All right, moving from the sublime to the absolutely ridiculous. There's a guy who's been on Fox News for a number of years, Wayne Simmons of Annapolis, Maryland. He's in his 60s. And he was a Fox News guest terrorism analyst. And oh, did they use him since 2002. He was on all the time. He was not paid, but he was brought on. You know, they funded him, terrorism expert, yada, yada, yada. Well, guess what? Today, he pled guilty to U.S. charges that he fraudulently claimed to have been a CIA agent for decades. The plea came in a hearing in which this sorry bastard changed the not guilty plea that he had made in October. The U.S. Attorney for the Eastern District of Virginia said, quote, his fraud cost the government money, could have put American lives at risk, and was an insult to the real men and women of the intelligence community who provide tireless service to this country, end quote. Now, this freak had appeared on Fox News, the top-ranked U.S. cable television network, since 2002, and he was there as an expert on terrorism. A grand jury indicted him back in October for portraying himself. He gave himself this title, outside paramilitary special operations officer. And he said he'd been doing that for the Central Intelligence Agency from 1973 to the year 2000. So he pled guilty to charges of major fraud against U.S. government, wire fraud, a firearms offense. He faces up to 40 years in prison. Sentencing is set for July 15th. Now, this rat bastard, this Fox consultant, you ever notice that about Fox? That they'll put any fucking body on who can bullshit their way past the front desk. And then when something like this happens, what? Do they say anything? Hey, we really screwed up. He admitted that he defrauded the government when he got to work as a team leader in an Army program. That was in 2008. And again in 2010 when he was deployed to Afghanistan as an intelligence advisor. He said he made similar false statements in a 2009 bid to get work with the State Department's Worldwide Protective Service. He also admitted to defrauding an unidentified woman out of $125,000 in a bogus real estate investment. And when he was arrested, this Fox consultant illegally possessed 2 firearms, which he was barred from having because of prior felonies, including a state conviction and 2 federal firearms violations. Well, fuck him. 45 years in prison, huh? 40 years in prison. Ah, you can do it. You're only 62. And I bet there's a lot of people in prison who will just be very, very interested in talking to you about your glory days as a CIA agent, right?